Hey guys, welcome back to the channel here, and today I've got a match against Graveyard. So this is a very tough match to play with 2.6, but if the opponent does play it badly then it is winnable. So he plays the Tombstone here and I log, and the Hogwarts can get an extra hit, so he has to spend even more elixir. And when I see the Tombstone and Tornado, I straight away think Graveyard. No other deck really has Tornado and Tombstone in it, so I can safely assume it's Graveyard. And when I see this Baby Dragon, I didn't want to Musketeer because he can just use his poison to get good value, or a Fireball. But I know that his Tombstone and Tornadoes both out of cycle, so I can go for another Hog Rider. So the Baby Dragon's fully defended, and I log here just so I can get a bit of chip damage on the tower and both units. And one of the key tips for this matchup is to block any troops at the bridge if you can with an Ice Golem. And therefore, with this cannon placement, it can fully take out the Graveyard with no damage. So this was a really good defense because I got a positive elixir trade and took no damage, which is very hard when playing Graveyard. I placed a Fire Spirit here because I know that he doesn't really have any good counters, and I was hoping he'd use his Tombstone, and when he does this, I know that he's only got Tornado and Cycle. So if I place an Ice Golem here, the Hog Rider can't be pulled to King Tower, and he even tries to do it and it doesn't work, so I get loads of extra damage. And we're in a really good spot now because I have his tower on less than half health, and both my towers are pretty much on full health. And I should mention that I was playing Fire Spirit this game just to try it out. And I do actually kind of like it because when it does get hit on tower, it does about 250 damage, which can really change your game. But Ice Spirit only does around 100 and a bit. So here I was ready to place my Ice Golem if he did end up graveyarding, but he didn't, so my cannon can just take it all out. And I went for a pusher on the left, and I probably shouldn't have, because he went all in on the right. But it doesn't matter because I do end up defending it fairly well with my Musketeer. And I just saw him use Tornado and Tombstone, so I decided to go for another Hog really quickly, and this does end up getting loads of damage. And I go for a Fireball to try and get another Hog hit, but it doesn't end up getting one. So when this Valk's crossing the bridge, I was ready for another Graveyard, and so I set up my Musketeer. And I make sure to delay my log just so that I can hit most of the skeletons. So right now he uses kind of a desperation poison, and right now I know of one, so I kind of just go for another Hog Rider because I thought he would have given up. But he doesn't, so I Fireball his Tombstone just to get more chip damage on the tower. And I was assuming he was going to go in on the left, so I started the cannon. But when he didn't, I knew he was going to go in on the right, so I prepare an Ice Golem just so that I can catch the troop at the bridge. And I think that's the biggest tip when you're playing this matchup, to try and catch the troops at the bridge. But yeah, that is a good game. Thank you guys for watching.